Really? Just don't need to be accurate, just fire more bullets. It works, see?
Yeah, Reese. Yeah.
It works.
It works.
See?
What could go wrong?
It's not like this is a game that fucking depends on you conserving your ammo and know what you're doing. That would be stupid.
Man, it sure is a good thing that all your weapons have a laser sight in this game. It's so useful. You make such good use of it. For the love of God, man, just one bullet.
Wasn't even a bullet. Did it silently. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, it sounded like you hit it with a paintball gun.
Right. Be prepared. Scoutmaster.
You're not gonna break out into song on me, are you?
No. Fucking. I was gonna go for like a Scouts of America joke, but I felt like it was in bad taste.
You're gonna have to explain that one, because I don't know that one.
One of the YouTubers I watched said it a while back. It was like, as Scoutmaster Kevin always told me, be prepared. And then he got out the bottle of food. I didn't agree to this.
This is not my kink. Whoa, there must be some mistake. I didn't sign up for a cage match.
Really?
What?
I know the reference.
Ah, yeah, you do. Well, you're a Spider-Man fan. Clearly, you must love it.
That's just not fair.
No, it's not. I guess when you're that close, he can hear your footsteps.
There we go. Make this a little bit easier.
I recently saw like a video essay breakdown of like the difference between like Spider-Man 2 and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And oh god, like I never even saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, but like,
I actually kind of enjoyed it. Not gonna lie.
yeah. Well, the way it was like explained to me is like it's not a bad film, but it needed to be better than that.
Yeah. By the way, once you get like one of the gates open in this, and
Yeah.
you keep him in there, this part becomes incredibly easy.
Yeah. The video I see was like actually just a simple break. Yeah, getting out the cage makes all the difference. It was a simple breakdown of like 2 scenes, and it was like stopping the train in Spider-Man 2.
Versus Rhino at the end of
You saw the
Spider-Man
same video,
2.
yeah.
I've seen it as well. His pathfinding is so bad.
I have to admit the guy's super right about how fucking stupid it is that the kid and that entire crowd is just standing around in the middle of a Rhino fight.
Not to mention
Actually,
there's that massive continuity error.
Yeah, because you can't see the crowd in the overhead shots.
Yeah.
And even worse than that, like, they're behind barricades. When did the police have time to set up barricades?
Also a fair point. Turn around. Come on. Or come over here. One of the two. He's a ballerina at heart.
There we are. Where are they even dropping from? Is there an upper balcony?
Yeah. Turn the fuck around.
Now, a question has to be asked. Now, obviously, this castle has a lot of traps.
Yes.
Alright? That goes without saying. But, like, what the fucking why for this whole setup? Like, this has no other purpose than for cage matches.
Salazar gets bored.
I'm bored. Fight for my amusement.
Are you not entertained? There we go. That took way too long.
We who are about to die, flip you off.
Right, okay. Heal.
Here's a thought. Can you combine any of your treasures?
Oh, yeah, I haven't checked that in a while. No.
No. There we go. You answered that question remarkably quick.
Yeah.
So is there anything down that side room?
This room.
Yeah, the wine room.
There's handgun ammo near the bottom. Getting like a weird tingling needle. But oh no, it's magnum ammo.
Wow, for the Magnum we don't have.
Yeah.
Great.
You can actually buy the broken butterfly at this point.
Good point. I forgot. It's all.
But I'd rather.
I
get
forgot
it
the
for
ammo
free.
was universal to the weapon type,
Yeah.
which is
Magnum.
dumb.
Well, no, if they're all using the same magnum type. If they're all-
We have to assume they are. But
Yeah,
like,
they're all using
what
the
are the
same
odds
caliber.
that all of the handguns in the game use the same ammo type?
Although the broken butterfly looks like a rimfire style pistol rather than. Anyway, that's getting way too specific about bullet type.
Well, what I mean is like, think about all the handguns and all the different like power and like different statistics they have. What are the odds of them all being 9mm?
You'd be surprised, actually. They actually make a Desert Eagle in 9mm. Like Desert
Why?
Eagle, known as one of the strongest handguns in the world.
But I
is made
thought
of 9mm.
I thought a Desert Eagle was defined by the fact that it was 50mm.
50 AE.
50
AE.
which is what?
I have no idea what the AE actually stands for, but it's the same caliber as, you know, a Beretta sniper rifle, like the fucking giant ones. Yeah, it's the same caliber that fights.
Wait, did you say AE or AP?
AE. AP means anti-personnel.
Oh, I would thought it would have been armor piercing.
Depends, actually. If we're talking rifle calibers, AP means anti-personnel because it means like anti-tank and shit like that. If
I
we're
want
talking pistols, it's
I want to emphasize for the audience again.
we're British.
We're British. We do not know fuck all about guns.
I know how to fire a 22 rifle, and that's about it.
I know how to pull a trigger on a controller.
I was taught how to fire a 22 rifle.
I'm pretty
in
good at Time
Academics.
Crisis. You know what the sad thing is I think I might actually have gotten better at playing Time Crisis with a D-pad than I ever was with a light gun.
I like to think I'm a fairly good shot when I need to be. Bitch. Oh, that is such bullshit. Your gold armor would not protect against 9mm.
You don't have to be more accurate. You
Just
have to fire more bullets.
Oh. Fuck, I really want this rocket launcher!
Back out. You can make room for it. Back out now.
No, I genuinely can't.
You can't back out.
No, I mean, I can't make room. With the weapons that I currently have. Unless. Hold up.
You can move the fish. You can move the fish.
It wouldn't make a difference. How many blocks do I need for it to go this way? 2. That wouldn't work. Actually, hold on. I don't care if this is like breaking all kinds of tension right now. Like, this is important to me.
You do you, Mia. You do you. What are you even gonna use that rocket launcher for?
Boss battles.
Which one?
Literally any of them. It's a one-shot kill on any of the bosses.
Alright, but do you know which boss is next? I think it might be Salazar.
Yeah, it is.
No, wait, don't you have to fight?
It's his right hand. But
Is that worth using the rocket launcher on?
no, but I want the rocket launcher anyway. It's a fucking rocket launcher, Rare.
We're getting so close to that fucking meme picture.
This fucking bad boy can fit so many fucking fish and eggs in it.
I think I might commission Zoe to like just draw Leon with just like 1,000,000 fish on every single pocket and hook of his body.
If it wasn't for the riot gun, if I'd stuck with the original shotgun, because it is 1 block shorter, it is the same length as the semi-auto. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can the fish be moved? Yeah, you can.
Just.
Alright,
Boy!
yeah, just squeeze that rocket
Yeah.
launcher right in between the fishies.
Look, man, I did it! And now for the ammo.
You've just been standing there for like the last 5 minutes.
Just
And they're
like
all
with-
just standing around. It's like, what is he doing? As Leon tries to shove an entire rocket launcher into his pocket. And it's pushing fish out the other pocket.
Okay. You slide down those stairs, buddy. Nope, nope, nope. Thank you.
Ah, you crazy Americans.
Wait, how do I have space? Oh, because I've reloaded. Makes sense. There's my only healing item.
That's a thought. And you reload your guns to make some room. Let's see if we can do that. You can reload the shotgun at the very least.
Do I have any shotgun ammo? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. You have tons, actually. So that should have freed up a couple of spaces.
That shell's really annoying me.
What is?
The single shell
Yeah,
that
yeah.
pops up out the side of his gun.
That's the price you pay for 60 FPS, man. It's the future.
It's the future. It matters so much. Because you would totally notice it otherwise.
Like Dark Souls on PC is the ultimate example of that, of like people going to absurd lengths to have the fucking 60 FPS, no matter what bugs it causes.
I'll never understand it because fucking like, I mean, at work you can use a console command on the computers to play Snake, which is literally a frame a second.
Well,
It's still fun as hell though.
to me, it's like 60 FPS is nice, but more than anything, I just want consistent frame rate.
Yeah,
I just don't want it to fluctuate.
yeah, you don't want to pop it up and down constantly.
You know, like solid 30, I'll take any day of the week.
Yeah, solid 30, then a choppy 60.
Hmm.
Got some rare. What are you
What's it
buying?
did? Boy.
What are you selling?
Alright, time to fucking sell some shit. Just slap all those dead fish down on the counter. It's like, no, I'm not selling these. Just hold on to them for a second. I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
get this rocket launcher out of my back pocket.
What are you selling?
2000.
He just starts
Wouldn't
pulling
even be
handguns out of the front of his pants.
It wouldn't even be enough.
You don't have enough.
No.
You sold all your treasures.
Well, not all of them, but even if I sold all the treasures and the rocket launcher, it wouldn't be enough.
Oh wow, it's that bad.
I'm like 30,000 out.
Leon,
Shit.
I got it.
How are we that worse off? Haven't we been collecting all the
Oh,
money so far?
Wanged.
Oh wait,
Have I-
you bought a rocket launcher early in the game,
Yeah, I did.
and that's 30,000. Shit. I was thinking it's like, because I know for a fact that I bought.
Have I ever shown you the animator Shadow Leggy? She does Resident Evil musicals. She
No.
straight up shipped Sadler and Lewis for that one scene because it looks like he's stabbing him with his dick.
You serve me no.
So what does that make the key and he's holding? His vibrator?
Yes.
It likes to watch. That's why it's.
That's why it has an eye. Also, his button goes inside his stomach.
Well, where I can't
He has
see
a
it.
button on his shirt that straight up just goes inside and outside of his stomach.
Oh yeah, because it's not latched onto his body model properly.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back. Lewis!
Lewis!
Oh, God. To be fair,
I hardly knew ye.
yeah. But that's it. We've known him a day, maybe two.
We've known him like 8 hours. I'll
And
never
he
forget
gave
him.
us drugs.
Well, all of the best people, and now actually, that's a good thought. Actually, all of the most important people in Leon's life, he is known for a matter of hours. Ada, Claire, Lewis.
Yeah.
I'm not including the other one in that.
I mean, technically.
She
yeah.
who shall not be named and is totally not in this room right now.
Do you think he did that out of anger, just like, fuck you, Sadler? And it's like, oh, money.
He's just walking through the castle, just flipping tables and knocking over paintings. Like,
Just like,
Like Alucard.
fucking random grenades keep spawning, and he's just like, what the fuck? Nope. TMP ammo and handgun ammo all day. I will fucking make space that shit. Rifle ammo, hell no.
Adam Helsing, I'm sorry, I couldn't stop him. Right? He simply told me, fuck the police, and then proceeded to tip over all the paintings on his way here. Oh, going through that corridor is going to be such a headache.
Come on, then, you dumb bitch.
This is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Don't! Because then you'll have to reload the room and pick all that shit up again.
Physics.
Talk about near-death experience.
Talk about brittle restraints.
Talk about fighting a blacksmith. Come on, guys. I'm so used to them dying in one shot. Because I have an overpowered rifle for this section normally.
You also play it on easy. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that the truth is so hard to hear.
Spawn ahead and I'll end you. Thank you.
I don't think any of them do in this section. It'd be kind of fucked if they did, to be honest.
Yeah. Come on, hurry your ass up.
Go on, go get lost, go play your own section.
No, not yet. We have to wait for the key first. From this guy.
Oh,
Convenient.
how convenient. Yes, good job, Ashley. Run back to the spot where I can actually aim.
Ow.
Oh, my
shit,
ass.
Yeah, I forgot about this bit. Ah, fuck.
Literally
fuck,
shot
fuck,
you
fuck,
in the
fuck, fuck,
ass.
Fuck.
That actually is what happened to me during the D&D campaign last night.
What, you got shot in the ass?
Yeah, I was fucking trying to climb a ladder in my giant heavy armor and was feeling. And then a fucking drow shot me in the ass.
Wait, I couldn't make that shot again. Speaking of making shots.
So my character, who is decked out in like full plate armor, is slowly climbing up a fucking ladder, breaking the steps because it can't handle the weight.
Imagine
And then
if
I
you
get
had-
shot in the ass. Like, ow, my ass!
Imagine if you had to do a roll for every step to find out whether it broke or not.
Yeah, you do.
You just get a crit fail every time.
I got a crit fail on the first attempt and it broke part of the ladder. And like, I'm like, oh, god damn it, I've already got one stick up my ass, I don't need a second one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the section where we're going to get the money for the XL case.
Oh, is there a lot in this section?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, now
Excuse
it's
me.
time for Ashley to become, like, super OP and murder. Bitch! Like, she doesn't even look at them. It's like, bye.
I have done my job. Is he dead? No, he's not.
So it's probably totally redundant for me to point this out. You know what, I'll say it for the audience's sake at least.
Well,
You're familiar with what this Japanese section of this is?
no.
You've never seen the Japanese version of her playthrough?
No, I haven't.
When you play as Ashley in the Japanese version of RE4, it's fixed camera angles.
Oh, shit, really?
It's the exact same gameplay, but it's fixed camera angles.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense for how this section plays, but...
Yeah. But like, yeah, they just didn't do that for any other version. If we take a break, I'll like show you.
Oh, okay. Suck a dick! I don't use aimbot, you use aimbot!
I like to think that Ashley was the one who said that. You might want to let him out before... Oh, it takes 2 to kill them.
Takes 3.
What? Oh, okay, that's fucked.
He should be dead now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I do remember, like, there isn't actually enough lanterns to kill all of them.
There is.
Is there?
There's one more in there.
Because you said it takes 3, so wouldn't it take 6?
I've hit him with 2, so there's one there.
Alright. Do you want to do it just for the shits and giggles?
Yeah. It's
Just to rack up Ashley's body count?
I love it when their fucking animations get cut off halfway through and they just sound completely retarded. Great. This game makes me giggle sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Other times it makes me want to fucking put my control through the screen.
Yeah, speaking of which, isn't the slide puzzle coming up?
What slide puzzle? I don't know of any slide puzzle.
I forget if Leon does that or her. I think it's
She
her.
is.
Ah, yeah, because Ashley's a smart one.
Uh,
Everyone knows that Leon is the dumb blonde of this game.
you leave my son alone.
Hey, look, man, it's okay to admit that your son is stupid. Alright, you can
My
be...
parents do it all the time.
Exactly. Alright, fuck positive reinforcement. You gotta give that kid realistic expectations.
Okay, there's two. I want to go through this one.
I think that's the locked
first.
one.
No, it's not.
No?
You can get shit from here. I just want to, like, you come in here later anyway.
I
but
completely forgot about this room. But yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, this is room one. This is the way you actually get out. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah, sure.
Butler's memo.
Knowing Sir Ramon Salazar has no family, Lord Sadler must have used his strong faith in the Los Illuminatus to his advantage to talk Sir Salazar into undoing the seal of Las Plagas once done by his ancestor. For the fuck's sake, use a comma.
This is a very grammatically incorrect butler.
Sir Salazar would never do such a thing unless he was in some way being used unknowingly. I should have sensed the Lord's dirty scheme sooner. I feel I am partly responsible for all this.
Yes, you
Why am I so opposed to commas? I have no idea as to what the Lord is planning, but Sir Salazar was just being used. Why do I refer to him as Lord if I don't follow his faith or respect him? It is too late now, however. Sir Salazar has already taken the Plaga into his body. There is no... Quiet you. There is no turning back once the Plagas has turned into an adult in the body. The Plaga parasite will not die unless the host dies. There is no cure. Perhaps Sir Salazar may have been vaguely aware of the Lord's plan all along, but it's hard to tell. Nevertheless, a comma! Nevertheless, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Sorry, I really fucking got to me.
I have said...
If I ever get the chance to edit this video, I'm just gonna edit it so like the entire time there's just like a little arrow here and just says a comma.
If you want, I'll fucking send you the footage on Google Drive. You can do it yourself.
Oh, great.
I have served... Oh, I've forgotten my butler voice. I have served the Salazar family for generations. I am prepared to continue my service until the very end. Full stop.
Oh god.
You know,
breathing is
sometimes,
not my forte,
sometimes I think to myself, like, is it really worth it for me to do these stupid voices? And then that happens, and I'm like, it's worth it.
Worth. Alright, spooky section.
Ah, yes, the only thing that's left over from Mark II.
Yeah.
Don't think about how little sense it makes. Were there Las Plagas inside those armors? I'm not sure. They fell apart and there was nothing inside.
No one will ever know. I like to think they're animatronic. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's.
There is actually a D&D monster that is exactly what I just described, which is just like a Las Plagas-like creature, like manipulating a suit of armor.
Oh,
And it's creepy as shit.
I can imagine.
Because they don't just attack you, they like try to grapple you.
Yeah. Done.
So, last night we actually finished the chapter 2.
Yeah.
And like it was a slog at first because my character does not do well in confined spaces because they're too slow.
Oh, okay.
I have a very low movement speed because of all the armor. But we're working on ways to like fix
See,
that.
every time you talk about your D&D character, all I can think of is Dave.
No, it's not Dave. Dave is one thing. I also have a character called Ida,
Oh.
and she's like she's the one who uses the Monster Hunter Charge Blade.
Oh, okay. You heard it here first, folks. Ray cross-dresses.
It's not cross-dressing. It's being a female character, like you're doing right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah, you got you there.
Ah.
Yeah, anyway.
Dickhead.
But no, so like, for her, she's
Ta-da!
very, holy shit.
It's
Did you just
literally-
remember the solution?
No, it's literally just like move this to the left, move them all in a circle. You're done.
Wow.
It's
When I watched the Best Friends do an LP of this game years ago, they actually had to cut out him doing that.
because everyone just doesn't think about, like, everyone overthinks it when in fact it's really easy. Like most of those kids' puzzles were.
Yeah, it makes sense that the solution would be really easy in a game where that is not at all what it's about.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in the Spider-Man game where like anytime you're forced to do those like science research
Ah.
mini games.
You know the stealth sections.
No, not self sessions, the mini games.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like anytime those come up during the story, they're super easy.
Yeah.
Did you have trouble with the self sessions?
They fucking pissed me off so much.
I thought they were fun. Oh god, I forgot about these fucks. I mean, I didn't forget. I just forgot they attack you this soon.
It's cool. They're stupid slow.
Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's not that I forgot they attack you like that.
So you
I
think
remember
of this
these.
bit. Yeah.
I remember the QTEs. I don't remember them following you.
Yeah, it's because most of the time, like, your movement speed is actually upped when you're playing. It's actually
Okay, it's
like,
even
quite
dumber. The armor falls apart and disappears.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying was, Ida has very low movement speed and is super focused on melee.
Yeah.
So like, it created the situation of like we're stuck in a fucking corridor because it's a bottleneck,
Yeah.
and I can't do anything. Then we end up on a platform overhanging like a pier, and like I can't climb a fucking ladder to save my life. And I'm just trying to keep up with every other character, and I'm just like, oh fuck this. And then the boss shows up, and they are standing on the water. And my character, if she goes in water, she's just gonna fucking sink. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And then the DM's like, well, you have that ability that basically lets you enchant your weapon with anything. You can enchant it with the ability to spin and come back to you like a boomerang.
I would have enchanted it with a gun.
That might be an
just
option
fucking
later.
duct tape a gun to
That
the
might
end
be an
of
option later. But honest, straight up, you've seen the Charge Blade in Monster Hunter, right? Imagine it in axe form being thrown at the boss and then spinning back around like a boomerang and coming back. It is literally Round Trip from Devil May Cry.
Oh shit, yeah.
And I did that multiple times. Where it would come back, I'd catch it and then throw it immediately again. And every time I threw it, I was using my move action to demoralize the boss so that they couldn't avoid it. So they're fucking fighting with an octopus in the water, getting stabbed every which way by my allies. There's a giant orca wheel jumping in and out of the water, attacking the party. And I'm just round tripping the boss from the pier over and over again. And in the end, one of my party members died. They got knocked unconscious. They lost all their HP.
Yeah.
And they were gonna retire their character anyway, so they took it as an opportunity. And the orca wheel bit their leg off. And so we managed to stabilize them and save their life. But then afterwards, only afterwards, did I realize, wait a minute, you lost your leg to a wheel. You have a pirate ship. Are you seriously doing a Moby Dick angle? Are you trying to become Captain Ahab? He's like, yes.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
If we ever
It
see
was
my
planned.
character again, he is going to be on the high seas with a peg leg. And he's going to be chasing that fucking wheel.
So chasing the whale for his leg.
And I'm just like, you realize, you know how that story ends, right? It's like, I don't know.
I can live with that. I remember there being treasures in one of these rooms. The weird travel train things. Never understood these. Like, I get the castle's
Have you been
big.
buying the treasure maps?
No.
Damn it, man. That's probably also why we're short on money, because we've probably missed a bunch.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, yeah.
People say we fight like an old married couple.
Who says this, Zoe?
Alice.
Yeah, I resent that. I'm not old.
Oh, married.
Yeah, that too.